We got another week down in the game, and we got some okay content this week. Maybe you were hoping for a little better as well. So was I, but it's totally okay. It's fine. We got good content coming up this week. Hopefully, next week, even better. We should have Super Bowl MVP next week. We should have honors. We should have Ultimate Legends. The teams are going to change in the next 2 weeks here. But this week, not a ton of change. Let's go over it. Let's break down a game for you. It is the best team in Madden, episode whatever it is.
If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com to avoid the packs and save some racks. Use code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description below. Fastest coins, cheapest coins. Use code CC. We'll see you guys on the sticks. 5% off. Be great.
Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome to the best team in Madden. It's a lineup update video. Everyone always goes like, I have a better team. It's cool. Do you? Probably not. Not really, because a lot of people, they just look at overall, and overall is not a real thing when it comes to the best, right? The best is really important with how the game plays. So we're going to break down our lineup here and break down a game for you, talk about some of the stuff that came out, why we added it, why we didn't add it, all that sort of stuff. So hit the like. We'll say 1,000 likes is the goal in the video. Make sure you are subscribed if you enjoy the video. It does help me out. You know, you can come back for more and more and more. And then you guys can check out the pinned comment section for a link to Underdog Fantasy. You can click that link or download the Underdog Fantasy app. Make sure you sign up using code TheActualCC, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. You don't got to use 100. You can use less. Some people are always like, I don't want to do 100. Well, do 10. 20. Fine. Just make sure you use the code. Super Bowl's coming up. Let's take a look at this team. So the big card this week was obviously 99 overall Tom Brady, and we did try him out. We tried him out for a gameplay, and then I sold him, and then I pulled him, and I was like, let me try him some more. So I played with him a few games. Throws the ball absolutely amazingly. Just a really, really good thrower of the rock. But for the offense I run, standing in the pocket, waiting to get hit isn't really the move. So we do not have him. I know for some people that is going to be the move. And that's great. I think that's phenomenal. If you can operate your offense that way, more power to you. We're actually going to be breaking a game against Tom Brady. Against him. I didn't play against him a lot this weekend. But the team, so we got rid of Deebo Samuel this week. To pick up Jerry Rice. Again, I was focusing more on theme team. I feel like we're going to be heading towards Raiders again at some point. So I wanted to pick up Jerry. Jerry's really good. Deebo is really, really good as well. I really like the card. But his physical archetype did hurt what I really wanted to do offensively. So that's why we had to get rid of him for the most part. We also picked up this Marshawn Lynch here, okay? Now, I played with this Marshawn just a little bit. Again, he gets Seahawks team. We have a partial Seahawks team. So you would look at this card and be like, this card probably plays pretty well. He doesn't really do a whole lot on next gen. Is it a size thing? I don't know, but I didn't notice him a ton. And he fumbled really early on for me, which really scares me. In a game where fumbles are really rare and getting a stop on defense is really rare, can't have someone who fumbles. So in the instance here, he fumbled within his first 20 carries. For reference and difference, Derrick Henry, we've ran 1,200 times and has 4 fumbles. Adrian Peterson, who we'd ran forever, had almost 500 carries and only 1 fumble. Maybe it was a one-off thing, but it was a really, really weak fumble as well. So I'm kind of down on this card. Cece, did you get Christian Okoye? I did not actually yet. I wanted to play out the weekend with this team. We'll probably end up trying Okoye. I also do have Marcus Allen. He's not on the team. But again, I wanted to finish playing with this team this weekend. I didn't want to add someone part way. It's just the way it is, right? Marcus Allen was basically a rental anyway, so we pulled him, so I just kept him. For whatever the purpose is, I do want to power him up. I like to power basically everyone up whenever we get them. His power was just really expensive and I wasn't going to use it. So we'll just wait for the prices to fall there. Otherwise, Jefferson's still really good. Charlie Joyner, really good. Russell Wilson, still really, really good. Darren Waller played well. I mean, everyone played well, right? Just generally how you'd expect. The weekend didn't, I had like an absolute gauntlet all weekend long. I don't know what it was. And I also feel like my team didn't really play or have a lot of heart this weekend. Sometimes you don't get the breaks, and that's totally fine. It's the way it is. I'm done getting upset about stuff like that. Russ with 11 AP, Charlie Joyner with slot apprentice, Jerry Rice with wide receiver apprentice. Not slot, not outside, both. Right, for 2 AP. A bit of a steal there. If you have Jerry Rice, put wide receiver apprentice on him. Or if you have route runners and you're using routes, put wide receiver apprentice. Same AP. Defensively, we did add DeMarcus Ware. Again, he was basically a rental. I figured why not pick him up, put him on the squad. And then the other card that we added here was Micah Parsons. Now he's not going to be in this gameplay video. I went out and I got Micah Parsons and powered him all the way up because he's obviously going to get an honors card, and I want to be able to power that card up because he is the fastest linebacker in the game, especially as a pass rusher. The more speed we have, the better chance we have to track down these escape artist quarterbacks, whether you put him in a spy or he gets after on the chase with him. So that's really what I'm doing there. It's going to be a super expensive card the way to do it. I figured, let me just get it done. It's fine. We'll do that, right? Otherwise, we didn't really add anyone else here on defense. You could have added Ronnie Lott, I guess. If I was running a Raiders team, I would have. I didn't love Ronnie Lott's old card, so I don't know how much I would love this card that he has as well. Again, size is such a big thing, and you see everyone here we have is relatively tall. Because everyone is pretty tall. Everyone here is pretty fast. Ronnie Lott isn't overly special. I will show you the AP I have set up currently. Again, this is not for this gameplay, and I'm working on a really, really good defense. So, flat zone KO for Luke, acrobat on Simmons, pick artist on Harrison Smith, pick artist on Surtain, reach elite and unpredictable on Donnell Hunter, reach elite and inside stuff on Micah Parsons. Nothing on Sherman. Trey Floyd, run stopper, inside stuff. Derwin James, acrobat. Taylor Mays, pick artist. And we still have Cam Chancellor with that in my way, even though he didn't see the field because he's not good enough anymore. I don't know why you don't want to do that, and that's fine. Special teams here. Again, nothing special, really, right? Nothing special. Special lists. Simmons and Derwin James as our users. Again, I probably need to change this up just a little bit, and I probably will go in for next week. Strategy cards right there, and then the visual tab here. So I always see some questions about strategy cards. How do I get the speed ones? Well, they are really hard to get. You obviously get those cards every day, some form of a strategy card. Put them into the upgrade and exchange sets. If you want to chase these cards, you can still go into the players tab here and buy strategy items for 5,000 coins. Maybe you get really, really lucky. It's tough. It could be really expensive, and if at this point you don't have the strategy cards, it is tough, right? It's like that's just a common card, right? So you're gonna lose 4,000 coins there often, but that is how it happens. Now let's break this game down for you guys here. Is this the right thing? It is the right thing here. So this is a game against OBJQ, who did have Tom Brady, and I think it was actually the first game I played against Tom Brady's 99 overall, or it was the first game that someone was like good with him too, right? Now I actually played a couple extremely awesome games this weekend. Didn't always go my way, and again, that's fine. I learned a lot from losing so many close games. I learned a lot, a ton. So even though I think this was probably like my worst weekend league ever record wise. And again, normally in the past, I would beat myself up over that. But I feel like, man, we went toe to toe with some really amazing players. We just came out short, and that's fine. That's fine. But this game, OBJQ, rocking the Tom Brady today. We're going to watch this game. We're going to break this game down for you. At this point, I was running 3-3-5 odd here. I'm going to skip around in this game a lot because I want to focus on some different things. As of now, I'm not in 3-3-5 odd anymore. Again, I was trying a lot of stuff out this weekend. I was trying to figure out how to get this defense to work for me. Would it work against a Tom Brady? Does it work against we'll call him a non-mobile quarterback, truly, right? I mean, even speed in the 80s is fine. But if you guys watched any of the MCS, you saw sort of like the type of defenses people were trying to run. So I was trying to like replicate that a little bit. And this was sort of like a defense from last year as well. But this guy was Brady. He was going to hit a lot of reads. You will notice and you will see when Tom Brady throws the ball, he throws it with conviction and accuracy. It is the one thing I absolutely did love about the card, right? Great. Just a great throw of the ball. Better than Russ. Better than anyone I've used or seen, honestly. And you just see, especially when you put him in the hands of someone who can fire some lasers, it makes it difficult. And playing against someone like this, where he's running a bunch of formations, it made it sort of tricky for me to see what I wanted to do. And as I was trying to run and learn this defense, one thing I found very often was with the way that the game is sometimes in certain defenses against certain things, your adjustments aren't there, your players are moving around. Like here we see that like sometimes this linebacker here would be on a purple on the left, and like there's no way he's gonna make it across there. And you again, call spade a spade. Beautiful drive, mixing in great plays from great formations and great reads. Unbelievable drive by him. I was like, are we screwed? Is this guy, he's gonna dominate us here. I felt like it was like, oh no, we're in for a real, we're in for a tough one here. So he scores super quick. Again, beautiful drive. I'm expecting him to go for the play here, and he throws this, and you know, he hits him in the foot. Am I fine with that? Absolutely. Anytime someone is rolling right, throwing left, throwing right, and they get a bad animation or a bad throw, welcome to the club. Happens to all of us. So I don't feel bad at all. You shouldn't feel bad if you cheat me, because I certainly do not feel bad if I cheat you. Fair is fair. So I'm still trying to like diversify my offense a lot. I still feel very uncomfortable adding some of these bunch plays. I know bunch, and I'm running bunch strong instead of bunch weak. I still feel really uncomfortable with some of the reads and stuff. I'm just not a bunch person. It's the last time I ran bunch was Madden 16. Been a long time. And I was good at it back then, but I wasn't up to standard right now. You take 6 years off of running a formation, reads just aren't crisp. So I think that's part of the reason why I made some mistakes this weekend too. So I do hate getting the squiggly lines after one drive. I think that's stupid. But like right here, like I feel like X was gonna be open there, but we just had to roll and throw it. Again, this is like uncomfortableness with what's going on. So like if we see here on the play, what's open? Well, B is wide open. Look at it. He is wide open. He is standing there on the right side of the field. And instead of throwing it to him, we run away. Again, uncomfortable, man. Like terrible. A terrible idea here. So right here, again, I'm looking to bomb. We're just trying to get away. And I'm not, I'm really bad at taking my check down sometimes, right? It's fine, right? It's something I have to learn. It's something you have to learn. We all have to learn. It's okay to move the ball forward by less than 50 yards. I like to bomb people. I want to do it all the time, but I'm not the best at it sometimes. right here, we get a nice play. Look at Debo. This is why I loved Debo. Debo catches so many balls. He breaks a lot of tackles. Really solid wide receiver. Again, just bad archetype on him. It is what it is. If he was bigger or it was some, you know, he's never going to be like the perfect Madden card. But for what he is, it's fine. It's fine. So I really like this route combination here. It's probably my favorite route combination, especially against a high pressure defense, and it works. This tight end vertical play is kind of cute. We make it work. We take the lead, and he went for 2, so I'm not gonna go for 2. I'll just take the lead, right? Might as well go 1. So he hit a much easier drives than we did. We actually had to work, and we didn't do some things great. And he's sitting here waiting, and he gets this. And again, I would have really liked to see something different from my team on that play. He stops running his route. He short arms the throw, and it's still there. Okay, again, the team not really quite reacting. Not reacting. I'm pretty sure we have mid-zone KO on at that point. Mid-zone just means like middle of the field, right? Between the numbers. And bro, I tell you what, he didn't really do a whole lot there. Again, look, I don't even know what that is. That was a beautiful read. Like, he's just carving us up right now. I don't know exactly what I want to do, so we're trying to like mess our coverage up here just a little bit, give him something here. And again, Brady not fast, but slips the pocket just to get there that time. When you're playing someone who's making great reads, man, it's tough. Again, it's bunch, so we know that there's a couple things that we're probably going to need to defend here, and we don't defend that guy at all. Again, so like, let's watch this back, and this is part of the problem with the game. It's part of the problem which makes Escape Artist so good. So we see we have 2 yellow zones in the middle of the field. We'll call them right here, okay? Right? So as Brady rolls, they get matched, I guess. And then when I'm trying to send the spy or the nearest zone here, as we see, the time is so hard to do on here sometimes. But so when I try to send the guy, it sends him 2. Again, poor. It's poor. So he gets his 2. Now is a 14-7 game. We are offering 0 resistance on defense right now. And that was kind of a trend early on, which is why I decided to move away and do different things. So again, Russ throws a good ball. That's wide open. I mean, any quarterback, any receiver is going to make that throw at that point as long as you get outside the pocket. Cool. He's not playing great defense either. Neither of us is. First up, a lot of people don't play great defense in this game because it's really hard to play great defense. So again, like even there, me taking my checkdowns and doing all that, making a good move with Patterson, people would go like, "Oh my God, look at the stick! I hit B. It's not stick." I don't know if you guys watched the MCS broadcast this past week when A&, was just spinning around and they were like, "Look at all this stick." I swear to God, if hitting a single button is stick, Madden is far gone from what it used to be. There are some people out there who have an amazing stick work that have to throw open their mouths when they hear stuff like that. So we got to stop saying stick when we hit the spin button. Okay, that wasn't stick. That was me hitting a button. Literally no talent. Maybe a little bit of timing, but not talent. Okay. I'm not saying that some people don't have it, but that doesn't count. So one thing I really noticed about this guy, and I do not know who this player is. I don't recognize his name or anything. He rotated through so many formations that it was a really good plan. He's been in trips tight end. He's been in Y trips. He's been in bunch. He's been in ace twins. And now he's going to goal line here. Again, really, how do you defend someone who does 14 different things? It's really hard to get a read on him. And that's exactly the same reason why I'm trying to incorporate different things into my offense, because I feel like sometimes you get a little stagnant, and this is just a harder scenario to defend people who play like this. So he's doing an absolutely phenomenal job. He's doing great with everything he's done, honestly. We just need to get a stop. We need to get something going on here. And he burns us here. I don't know if he knew that's what we were doing, but that pass curl flat, we don't cover the streak. I didn't think it's very rarely that there's a streak there in bunch as well. So great play, great read, bad defense, all of the above, right? It is all the above. So we have a minute, 3 timeouts. We do get the ball at half. So scoring here of any level is going to be is necessary. We want to keep up here because we are not doing anything on defense. We are playing terrible defense. So again, making nice, easy, quick reads is what you should always be doing in offenses. And again, I have the checkdowns. If someone doesn't have hard flats, we need to make sure that we are creating high-low reads for us consistently across the field, and that's only valuable if you take the read. So you see, I'm trying to do a bit better here with this, right? Maybe I'm not doing great, but I'm trying to do better. And again, high-low read, beautiful play, Charlie Joyner, little post route there. Again, creating some depth in the separation between a flat route and, you know, a medium depth route is what I would call that. Still, just it's the proper way to play. As long as we can get time, it works. And he's not rushing a lot of people. Now, I did miss my check down here because we're kind of like strapped for time. So I didn't want to take a check down and then get tackled in bounds, then have to use a timeout. So we'll just play smart. If we can run out of bounds there, we save the timeout and give ourselves another play, right? Again, this is all about clock management at this point for sure. And we have to do a very good job of that. So again, he's doing a lot here, and I'm not seeing the field great. So again, we do the exact same thing. Let me move the ball forward and try to get out of bounds. We fight to live another day, right? Now here we audible formations. This is something I'm not doing probably enough, but it's pretty necessary to get it done. And we throw that one, and it is an absolute laser again. So by us switching formations there, it creates a different look for him, something he hasn't normally defended. So he just goes to man there. Again, probably trying to, oh, no, I don't really know what he's doing at this point. So let me just stick this very stock, which could be very difficult coverage on the field, and allows us to tie the game up with 8 seconds left in the half. So it works out well. He doesn't do anything before half, so we're able to get the ball going into the second half here, tied. So now, as long as we score here, the momentum, the game is all on our side. I haven't stopped him. He hasn't stopped me. I'm looking for certain things here. Again, nothing's really open. I should have run way before then. Like there was a ton of field in front of me, and I don't know why I didn't. Right? So like, look at this. Like, we are so far back in the pocket, right? So far back, but everything was really covered. It was good defense. I should have just tried to take a couple yards here or there. Something I don't do all the time. I think I do a really good job of it, but obviously not perfect there. And again, if I was going to run up the middle with Russ, I need to be prepared to slide at any point in time, and I have to make sure that I can get to the line of scrimmage to do that. So again, missing reads right there, but we hold out, and Debo is there, wide open. And he ran a very stock cover 3. We ran a cover 3 beater. It made a lot of sense to go try that out there in that situation. We haven't been able to hit it all game. We finally were able to bring it out. I have no problem bringing that sort of play out at that point in time. I know normally you should save like your big money play for when you need it. I kind of feel like I need it here. This is a really critical drive, and if we don't get it, we're stuck. So a little bit of stick work right there to get away. That's a little stick work, little swerve. Is it great stick work? No, that's just a little bit. And the contains just play terrible. So again, avoid the damage. Do not take hits with your quarterback. Even though they don't fumble a lot, I think they should fumble way more. So right here, again, we're audibling to get into an advantageous position, and it works. So we're audible twice near the goal line, 2 touchdowns. This, again, something I did not normally do. So by changing and doing this, it is obviously helping us out here, right? He can't stop us, and we definitely can't stop him. I don't even know if he's incompleted a pass yet with Brady, which is pretty crazy. He's playing great. He's playing great. Again, he's going to all different sorts of formations. We're not really getting pressure on him. Need to really see what he's doing here. And I don't know how that wasn't picked. Isaiah Simmons got out of reach. Again, I don't, maybe he needs to be taller or more athletic. I'm not sure. But again, we have acrobat on him too. So you would have hoped to have seen something there. It doesn't happen. So instead of being upset, let's just not be upset, I guess, and see what we can do. And again, another beautiful read. He calls verticals. He knows exactly what we're doing. Even though I'm trying to switch things up, he's not missing these reads. He's not missing those reads. It was a great play call and a great throw there. Trip set in verticals can be such a pain to stop, especially when you're mixing up your coverages here. And he's going to this route here and just wide open. Just wide open. This pass curl flat. Again, that's not a play that you normally play against either. Maybe a Z spot, right? Z spot's a much more common play. Nobody really runs pass curl flat, and it was a really good play. He hit us a lot with it. A lot. So right here, this is like what I mean with some of these adjustments. Like, I'm trying to do stuff. I sort of like panic here, right? So you'll notice like no one's manned up on the tight end. Nobody. For some reason, and I don't know why, but nobody's manned up on the tight end. I guess it's me. I didn't think it was me. Right? I don't think it's me, but we see 2 people manned up on the running back. No one manned up. Again, this is like a post-patch thing. Not really sure what was going on, so that's why I tried to switch to get over there really quickly, and just too late. Just too late. Again, why? It's just a regular man coverage play. Put 2 people on the running back. Okay. Even if he's cross-man, that's fine. He wasn't going to get there, but still, like, put it there. So again, we didn't stop him. Now we're down. Like, he keeps going for 2 on us. And if you're really good at going for 2, it's a great idea. I'm not. So I don't do it very often. If I do it, I'm feeling like super confident, basically. Would be the best way for me to put it. Again, no one's stopping anyone here. Me taking the check down. What is life? That's super smart. You have to do that. I'm 12 of 13. I'm pretty sure he hasn't missed a pass. Maybe he's missed 1 at this point. Nobody's stopping anyone. So you almost have to go through like the idea and the concept at this point of, do I want to clock the game out or try to clock the game out? It is a weekend league, so I see no issues in trying to do that at this point. But playing really, really slow can be really, really difficult at times, and it can put you in a pretty bad spot, to be honest. So I'll sort of just take what we get on this drive. That's the way I play a lot of times, unless I'm really, really unsure. That's normally just what I'll do. So if I can score and I can get 7, I'll guarantee my 7 points here. Maybe certain times players give it to you, or they don't give it to you. That's up to you or them. But again, I think we're playing really smart football. This is one of my best offensive games of the weekend, even though that we missed a throw early on. I feel like we're hitting the lows. When we see that something's going to be open, we're going to take it, whether it's short or deep, based on the pressure. Because he's not always sending pressure either. If he was sending pressure every time, that would be different. I think we would have less going on there. But again, he right there. Take the yards. It's open. So we've moved the ball down really fast. And he's probably happy with this scenario as well, because now hey, there's a 0% chance of him getting clocked out. And he's going to get the ball with a chance to win the game, especially the fact that he's up 1 in this scenario, which I kind of hate, but it is what it is. So here, very unfortunate. The line of scrimmage is at 12. I was trying to throw the slant here. I didn't realize I was at the 12. So I hit Y, which was his button, and that's why we jumped. So I probably should have fumbled there. Like, probably. But I don't care. You cheat me, that's fine. I'll cheat you too. So I was just trying to figure out a play here. Nothing's open. Again, 2nd and 7. I'm just like, okay, let's just stay in the pocket. There's literally no pressure, right? Don't be dumb. Don't run away. We see X wide open off of route branch. It's Debo. We'll take it. We will take the lead here, right? Now, in this scenario, you basically have to go for 2, right? Up 5, I have to go for 2. I have to try to make it a 7-point game, even though he could still probably go and hit a 2-point conversion on us regardless. I have to try. So I don't really know exactly what he's going to do here. So I'm going to set up a defense or an offense and make a smart play. I missed the read initially. The fact that I missed the read meant that I was rolling out. And as soon as he sent that zone, the Waller was just open. So a little fortunate there probably as well, because I did miss the read. He was open. There was a window of time. He was wide open, and I missed it because I suck. So I don't, again, pressure burst pipes with a lot of people. It really, really does. And I'm not sure why he's throwing this here. He's played so well all game long. All game long. He's played phenomenal, almost perfect offense all game long. Why does he throw this? Why do you think he throws this here? It's just verticals, right? It's verticals. And at no point here does it look open. He max protected this. Well, I guess it's inside cross. Here. But why try to score so quickly here? It really doesn't make sense. If he waits, does he have it? Do we think he has it there? Again, it's inside cross, so it's going to be a streak from 14. Hester's coming across the top. Does he have it? If he waits, he's got it probably, because my user is not going to get there. I don't know why you would do this in this situation when you've absolutely carved me up. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that was. Hopefully we'll leave that in. I don't know what he was doing there. For someone who's played so good, I thought that was just a bad play call. Why go for the home run there? You don't need the home run. He's slap hitting Juan Pierre out here. Like, he's just drilling us up and down the field. So now, again, you would say, oh, 3 points wins the game. Well, we don't even need 3. We just need to take time. And he hasn't really been playing hard flats at all on the right side. I don't know why, because he played them more on the left side. So again, we want to stay in bounds. We want to get these first downs and do all that sort of stuff. And take the clock. So it's just the right thing to do. Right? 2nd and 5 here. Again, what should we do? We have Russ. So Russ can't fumble now, I'm pretty sure. That is. So I could play super ignorant. And, well, we get sacked. The main reason we ran into him there was to stay in bounds, right? If we run out of bounds, which we could have done, or we throw the ball away, which we could have done, it stops the clock. I want the clock on my side, right? I do. I'm glowing red, can't fumble. Well, I might as well just run into someone and keep the clock going. You know what I mean? Like, that's smart. You have trust, you can't fumble. Just go run into someone. Saved us 30 seconds, right? I thought it was a smart call. So here we're going to go into this. And again, we need to pick up this first down. He plays his hard flats there. We run the slant just over the top. Again, smart route combination. He's not blitzing. If he was blitzing us more, he would have really like given me more trouble, but he's not at all. Like, this was basic cover 2 with hard flats on a 3rd and 5. I love it. So no timeout here. I wouldn't have called timeout yet either. And we're just going to run the ball. This is like the best run of Marshawn's career. Again, just gets hit stick, falls down, doesn't break any tackles, doesn't run away from everyone, can't swerve them. This is my problem with Marshawn. I would have called timeout this time for sure, just in case. Again, Marshawn, nothing. Nothing. There's nothing. No broken tackle. Just arm tackled. Fine. You know, there he is. He broke a tackle finally, and then gets absolutely drilled again. I think this was like one of the first games we played with Marshawn, so he hadn't fumbled yet. Because there's no way I would have been giving him the ball in this scenario after he fumbled for me. 0%. 0%. So 3rd and 6 here. I'm going to pass to try to pick this up. Again, he's not sending pressure, so it allows me to do what I really want. And boom. Drop a little dime in there. That's the game. We do win this game. He played an amazing game. He played an absolutely amazing game. One mistake. One bad throw, one mistake cost him. Both of us played flawless offensively, except for one play. And that was the difference of the game. That was it. We could have played another 4 quarters, and I don't know if anyone's actually getting a real stop otherwise. So thankfully, he made one bad decision. Thankfully, I didn't make any bad decisions. That's how, and that's why I have to still learn to play smarter, because I've been him before. I was him this weekend in a good spot. Let me try to go deep here. Picked. Game over. Very simple. Learning, getting better still. Hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully you can take something away from this gameplay and learn a little bit from it today. But be great. Love you guys. That Tom Brady in his hands was an absolute weapon. He played great with him. So shout out to OBJQ. Tough opponent, man. Love you guys. I'm out. Peace.